Have you ever heard of this song before? It takes two to make a thing go right. Well, I'm clearly not a singer, but it's a really fantastic song. And this game that I've got for you is a brand new icebreaker we've created, and it's called It Takes Two. So welcome to the Elevate Experiences YouTube channel, where we teach you new event icebreakers as well as event tips and tricks. And this brand new icebreaker is super fun. It is for hybrid audiences, so if you have people in the room with you and watching online, and it's for in-person audiences, and you can probably play it virtually, but it's primarily for those two. It can be done at a meeting, it can do at a workshop, it can be done at a conference, or pretty much any type of event where you have people gathered together, and it is super, super fun. Now, we've played this game twice before. We've created it recently. We've played it with two different audiences, one with a professional setting and one also, and it was still a professional setting, but this was a group of high school students. So it's great for people of all different ages, and it can even be customized to your event and to your theme and to what you're trying to accomplish, and even to the audience and where you are, and I'll show you how to do that here in a second. So without further ado, let's learn how to play It Takes Two. So here's how you play It Takes Two. The first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna ask everyone in the audience, or you're gonna ask for volunteers to find a partner. So they could be walking around the room and they find a partner, or they could find a partner at the table next to them, or you ask for different volunteers to come up on stage with you. However you wanna play it is up to you. And then the next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna ask everyone to stand facing each other. Now, one person is going to stand with their back to the screen. That's very important. And the other person is going to stand facing that person, but also facing the screen so that they can see what you are putting up on the screen. And I'll show you why here in a second. Because the very third thing, this third step you're going to do is you're going to show an image. You're going to show them an image on the screen. So for example, right here underneath number 3, which says show an image, we have the Super Mario logo. So you can show them the Super Mario logo, and then what happens is one person with their back to the screen, they can't see it obviously, they're trying to guess what the image is. And the person that's facing them is describing and trying to get them to guess it. But here's the trick. Here's the trick is you're gonna put on screen a number of words that they cannot say when they're describing it to that person. So you can see obviously how this would be a ton of fun. And so here's an example of an item. So if you wanted to customize this to your location, for example, we did this with a group in the Atlanta, Georgia area. And so we put up a logo of the Atlanta Braves, and then we put underneath that the words they can't say is they can't say baseball, they can't say Braves, they can't say Dansby or Acuna, who are last names of some of the players on the team, and they can't say Truist, which is there as well. So they could say Atlanta. They could say you have to play a sport. It's a sport with a stick, and it's a stick with a ball. So they can't. They can say certain things, but they're trying to guess the other person to trying to get the other person to guess what the image actually is. Here's another example of that. Maybe it's just a generic one and it's not specific to a location. This is a really, really fun one. Whenever we put this on screen, usually we start off with something a little bit easier, and then we put this one on screen, and it's literally like you can see it's a dinosaur that holds a taco, and it's like a little statue kind of thing. And so whenever we put this one on screen, the crowd kind of goes wild. They laugh. They're like, oh, how do I say that? So it's a really, really, really fun game. And here's the great thing is that this icebreaker, it encourages communication, it encourages collaboration, it encourages teamwork, and you can have really meaningful and impactful conversations about that, which we do with a lot of our clients through our Elevate Your Culture program and team building workshops. And then we take this icebreaker and that same messaging into big conferences. And again, it's just a really, really fun game. So that is how you play It Takes Two. And if you like this game, you're gonna love what else I have for you, because we got tons of different icebreakers that are going up. We've got a bunch on our YouTube videos, so be sure to check out the Icebreaker Games playlist on our YouTube channel. So we've got tons more videos for you. And we have more games that you can purchase, just like what I just showed you. Those slides are gonna be available for purchase on our website, and you can even customize them and add your own images. Well, I hope that this was helpful for you. It Takes Two is an amazing game to play. And if it was helpful for you, here's what I'd love for you to do. I would be honored if you subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I would be so honored if you click the little button that says subscribe, as well as click the bell icon, which means you're gonna get notified whenever there's a new video up. And if this was helpful for you, give this video a thumbs up. If you like this icebreaker and you're like, hey, I'm really excited to try this out with a group, give it a thumbs up and drop us a comment below to tell us who you're going to be playing this with. And maybe you can even add a comment of, hey, what's an item that you could put that would be really fun for people to guess? Well, thanks everyone, and we'll see you later.